Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Endless Space 2. It's election season, apparently, here in Endless Space. And right now, the industrialists continue to be in the lead, with the militarist in second place, fairly entrenched, and Turlemos is leading up the pacifist party in third. Surprised we don't have a single militarist leader available, but all right, let's see what happens. I'm going to continue to support the industrialists because why not? And right now they bring in a fair lead on most planets, with the military party being second on a lot of them. Horna going all in on military. That's not too much of a surprise. Hissho actually went ecologist. Ismara went pacifist. Lucillin is split between pacifist and military. And Urgonite goes... looks like they went industrial as well. Tibicena, fairly split. Rosalis went primarily ecologist, which is different. Libra, very split between the different ones. Tejat also fairly split. Sobek going for pacifist. That doesn't not surprise me at all, considering they are Haroshems and they tend to be pacifist. And Sathras, the one we just took over, that one's surprising to see them mostly pacifist. Because we just took them from the Hissho. You'd think they would be more militarist in general. But that's what you get for thinking. Doesn't matter, though. The pacifists still actually remain in second place in power. Now we can put in make trade not war. Wow, 100 industry on trade HQs, 50 on subsidiaries. Ignores blockades during Cold Wars. That's kind of interesting. We're not going to pass it, but that's kind of interesting. The important part, at least in theory, is that the industrialists are still in power as the primary party. So, it is what it is. Everyone else just kind of falls in the line with one or the other. All right, deep space personnel systems. Deploying out of a perfectly good ship in the middle of an endless void requires excellent survivability and delivery technology. DSP systems do a maximum to ensure that the boarding parties reach their targets to successfully execute their missions. On the downside, of course, it also leads to advances in anti-personnel technology. Sim camps for turning manpower into industry. That's pretty good. Mercenary contracting. Okay, we can make mercenary contractors. They have higher upkeep, apparently. Anti-personnel defense drones. Extra manpower on ships and less boarding damage received if you put those modules on. And the boarding pods, which are the opposite. Kills 4 crew per second. Lasts for 10 seconds. So kills 40 crew, basically. Boarding pod itself has 125 health. All right, then. Power of the Endless. Extra fizzy on per person on planets where they are static, and extra approval on all systems. 9 turns, though. Titanium electroplating will get done right away. Will give us new battle tactics, and will give us better cloaking. You know what we need, probably? We need anti-cloaking. Because I don't know how we're going to find those gas cloud dudes if we don't. The Orchestrator Prima. Let's see, a new collection bonus for the Sophons. How many Sophons we got? 20 Sophons. Means more science where they're the major faction. Neat.
The Argans extend a hand.
The Argans can just continue to stay worried. Okay. I don't want to ally with the Argans. I have enough alliances. One. With myself. My best friend. Alright. Spencer, you gotta level up. What can you do for your... You can do a lot of things for systems. There's actually some great upgrades for systems over here. Ooh, hull plating. Hull plating absorption. Yeah, give you more defense. Okay. Anaxagoras over on the Sepharlos fleet. I don't know why. I always feel like I'm pronouncing that way too incorrectly. Extra HP repaired per hull... Per damage absorbed by hull plating. That's very specific. Quercus, hey, all over on Fallen getting level ups today. Let's see. conscription genius, please. Get better at bringing more people into the army. Hey, there's a planet that we can embiggen. There's a couple planets we can embiggen over here on Nikoi. There's several planets we can embiggen over on Nikoi. Embiggen those planets. And then get me a sim camp, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can now build bodkins and scrappers. And pincers and positrons. Interesting. Could also choose to build the star bridge somewhere, but it probably won't be here. If and we even do. Sure, high serenity. Why not? Get some stuff done. Everyone else has stuff to do. Sathras made it to level 4 modernization. Soul, is there new things for you to do? I mean, you don't really need the well-being foundation, but I could give you the sim camp, and then you could get even more. Ooh, yeah. Jam sessions for sure. The sim camp will give you even more industry per garrison manpower. Well, that's a lot. So that's going to be pretty good. Like I said, I don't think I want a star bridge anywhere. I could be wrong, but I don't think I do. Okay, nothing new. Well, there's one new bill over here, but I don't think I care for it. Payouts and payloads. Well, we're not a dictatorship. We don't have to worry about that. I mean, extra resources on luxury resources could be good. But for the most part, fast cleanup bill. Ooh, extra ownership recovery rate. The Epistis. Ah, they're good at this. This could be good. Bring them, break them. You shows. 25% manpower refill rate on fleets outside borders. Ooh, there's some good stuff here. There's some actual good stuff here. That fast cleanup is very tempting. I think you could only get this one if we were to change our government type. Yeah, democracy has extra laws. Right now we're a federation. Which kind of means that, you know, we, as it says, they don't waste time on individual population desires. Rather, they gather the governors to decide the fate of the empire. It's basically like a republic if the Senate was made up of people who weren't precisely elected. Or were elected. Really, it just depends on each planet, each system. They basically have their own governance. Anyway, I don't really see the point in switching. Apparently, you can get double senator skill effects on heroes if we switch to a dictatorship, but we only get one senator. We get 3 senators if we switch to a democracy, plus a law in the Senate, plus approval per person, plus laws are cheaper to pass. But this has given us more colonization threshold, double the cap from over-colonization techs, which means we're getting even more. Yeah, this is why we have such a high over-colonization threshold. And it makes all system developments cheaper. Holy cow. I think we have to stay a federation. Do we need the drill mill bill? Gives us more luxury resources. That's tempting. Oh, as senator, by the way, we're getting extra trade income from Turlemos. And Dimitri is giving us extra manpower capacity on the entire empire, extra industry per hero level on all systems, and extra trade income. So that's pretty great. Lifestyle of luxury, that is approval, plus for luxury deposits, that's tempting to keep too. That's more strategic resources. I need to keep that. I could probably get rid of the drill mill bill and replace that with fast cleanup. I don't think we need the Conscription Measures Act. I don't know if we need that either, though. How is Sathras doing? They're 11%. But Hikma's fine. You know what? I don't think we need it. I think it'll just take some time, but in time, we'll be fine. All right, you know what we do need, though? We need Anaxagoras to move up all of these scrappers to Sathras so that Oleg, or excuse me, Mwanga. Oleg is actually still on the way. And by on the way, I mean he's here? He's here. All right. Hi, Tanya. 440 Purdue. Blockade the planet. All right. Olanga, you're going to move up as well. In fact, just do it now. You have an obliterator. What are we worried about? Not an obliterator, a juggernaut. That's what it is. They have a hero. Look at Senya Snowridge over here. She's going to be fighting? She probably won't be winning. But she will fight. Because I think they just don't not fight. These Hissho. They just refuse. Which is not great when they're at a disadvantage. Hi. How you doing? Senya. Hi. How we doing? All right. Well, this might take a millisecond or two, but I think we'll get this. So our drop ship's over to the side. Oh, it's over. Okay. Cool. All right. And then we'll just hold fast here. 432 per second. Per turn per second. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine that? We're good. We're not that good. Yeah, I don't like this arc sitting over here, though. I mean, I guess they are allies, so it's... They're not allies. We're, Are we even at peace with them? I could be shooting their butts down, couldn't I? Pretty sure I could. Alright, so here's the question. If I can make those military ships, can I upgrade them now? Those mercenary ships is what I meant. Titanium electroplating. Investigations into relaying complex shifting currents through titanium wafers has led to a novel technology that permits repulsive fields to exist above the surface of metal. We get new battle tactics, which we'll check out in a little bit. Better plating and cloaking. Okay, I want anti-cloaking, though. Structured antimatter. Antimatter intensifiers. That'd be better energy damage. That's tempting. Hold on for a second. We have enough Kaltikma. 20 for the final bonus. Extra movement on ships per system on the Empire. Oh my goodness. All of our ships just got like 3 movement points. And we got one for the sowers as well. How many sowers do we even have? Oh, we have 20 of them too. Nice. Extra fids. No influence. Per fertile planet on systems. Jeez. Absolutely nuts.
Doubt your motives and your ethics. We also deplore your lack of refinement.
Mm-hmm. He's butthurt because I continue to refuse his alliance.
Extend a hand.
Keep your hand. All right? You keep your hand, I'll keep mine. And we'll all be fine. We now own some nebular clouds over here. It's pretty great. Nakmon. I hiccuped in the middle of that. Nakmon owns it. That was actually a painful one. Red zone overkill. I mean, cheaper technology if you're a senator is pretty great. But, all good, all good. Science, please. On your planets. All right, Turlimos. Science, please, on your planet. Just a huge mass of it. All right. Just a car. Personal networking. Ooh, 6 industry. Nice. On planets, too. Butska. Graysand. On Sathros. He's holding down the fort over here. And getting us more dust over there, too. Alright. Lots of terraforming. Sol is back to urgent AI research. No surprise there. Borers Guild Bourse. Over on Lucilin. Well, what are our options for Lucilin? Hazardous mining facility. That's good. We have enough for an ultra wealth sanctuary. Predictive logistics is great. We can afford the sim camp. Oh, lunar suburbs. Extra population capacity on lunar anomalies. Yes. Take that to the top. Okay. Also, when you get the chance, embiggen your planets. That's always an option. And when it is, it's a good one. Okay, Quosen. Let's see. You also need to embiggen your planets. And you need to convert this field, and then embiggen the planet. Oh, also you need to convert this Kessler syndrome. And then embiggen this planet. All the planets need to be embiggened, please understand. You actually have a lot of things you need to build. It's because we recently got you pie over here. So, you know, it takes you a second to get used to having pie. But when you do, you're going to be a hell of a system. All right? Very cool, very cool. What else? Wrath built a dreadnought. Well, I guess we gotta upgrade them, modernize them. That's good too. You don't need a vault because you don't have someone for that vault. You do want autonomous administration though. And you know what? Give me the shield here. Wrath, I feel like, has some... Whoa, they have a lot of... Wow, okay. You got a lot of things you gotta do. Actually, you're gonna be busy for a while. Very busy for a very while. What did the Mavros give us? Extra industry on hot planets. Well, you got a jungle over here. He's hot. Could turn this ocean into nothing. That doesn't help me. But I can embiggen the planets too. I guess you could look at making some of the planets hot if we really wanted to. But yeah, you got plenty to do over here. And you'll have a system shield, which will be great. Okay, that's everything there. I can upgrade these scrappers and pincers and stuff. Neat. Oh, there's the obliterator, by the way. It has a big gun that destroys entire systems. If I wanted to build one. Unfortunately, you can't put anything on it. Well, you can put one defensive module and one support module on it. Which I guess would be... You probably can't... I don't think you can cloak it either. So I guess it would be movement. Yeah, they're really not worth much unless you're planning on going Scorched Earth. Anyway, we can now make scrappers a lot of other people have scrappers. So we could look at upgrading these scrappers. So these are beams, yeah? The Tarako laser. What is it? This is it. Okay. 46. I mean, I could replace that with a beam, which would be good at all ranges. It would actually up the attack power. Okay. I like the idea of the beam more. Give me some beams. And then slugs will upgrade and get some better slugs. Actually, no, I don't want to use adamantium. It's so rare. Let's just go with ultra dense slugs. Okay, we can have 2 of them. That's fine. I would upgrade their defense. Wait, did that go down by a point? It did. Wow, okay, yeah. The basic graviton shielding is better at everything except it does not give evasion. But still, wow, okay. Impenetrable plating seems to be better in every way than the other basic plating. Regenerative bar gives more health and more damage resistance to the crew. And then give it a real ship drive. Okay, that's good. So now we have better scrappers. I don't know who's using positrons or pincers, but I do know that if I go over here and look at the Cephaloros over here and Anaxagoras, these are all scrappers. We can upgrade them all. And I probably will. Okay. Technology. I want to get more anti-cloaking. Where do I get that? Deniable operations gives us real-time relays. Ooh. Extra level on ships and extra health on ships. Letters of Marquis allows mercenary hunters to be constructed. Okay, bigger mercenaries. Gotcha. Fleets composed entirely of mercenary ships can be disguised as pirates. I could actually have some fun with that. Hyperfield generators, better fighters. Ooh. That's slightly tempting. Flotilla shield? Ooh. Shield capacity on the entire flotilla. Or 15% repair and 10% on each phase? Dude, what? Juggernaut battle upgrade? Unlocks the Ion Wave ability. Will instantly destroy all fleets on the node. What? Only ships in the Juggernaut's fleet are immune. It will leave your Juggernaut unable to move for 3 turns and unable to attack if it is involved in a space battle. Well, dang, that still sounds pretty awesome. You can get more modules for them. That's pretty cool too. More command points are available. Ooh, adaptive fleet systems. 3 initial level on ships. War is hobby. Extra redundant cybernetics for soldiers. Urban simulations, stronger bombing capabilities. Multi-mind combat, garrison capacity, and defending troop health. And better ion cannons. I mean, that all sounds cool. Aha, enhanced anti-cloaking probe. Set detection probe invisibility detection to level to 2. Aha. So that primarily affects probes, but still, I want this. So research that first. It also gives us a whole bunch of other things. Turret recovery fields. Weapon deactivation duration. Cloak detector 2. Fleet cloak detection level. Okay. I'm going to want to put some of those on ships, I think. Programmable quadrinics. Anti-gluon beam. Well, these are the last levels of torpedoes or beams. Last several times I chose torpedoes. Maybe this time I go with beams and get green beams. The extreme Tarako laser. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just going to pick it. Yeah. It's fine. That has 0 turns too? What the heck? How much science do we have? Starting to believe it's too much. We are science at this point. Are we not working on Mizar, or am I just not logged in, zoomed in enough? We are. Yeah, we're working on the relations there. And in Kurha. That's what I wanted to check. Well, we almost have both of these planets completely destroyed. Not destroyed. Okay. Although high risk in terms of handling the material, and several calamitous accidents have been cataloged over the years, look up the infamous Sophon scientist Galar Fazwim for one of the most extreme cases. Antimatter channeling can be used to protect constructions from attack by nullifying incoming ordnance and then dispersing the resultant heat. I want to upgrade some of my patrol fleets with anti-cloaking and just shove them on fleets, because the patrol ships, they only cost 1 command point. All I need to do is keep them alive. More battle tactics available. Advanced transformative shielding. Awesome. And the flotilla shields that work on everyone. They can only be installed on coordinator ships, but they'll be worth it. I'm assuming the other one actually got done already too. Oh my gosh, how much science am I going to be able to get done in 1 turn? Because I might check that out next. Programmable quadrinics. Successfully storing the stuff is one matter, but if you want to do anything useful with quadrinics, you need to be able to shift it. And in the case of military uses, you want to be able to do that fast. Fortunately, the invention of heavy matter quadrinics software interfaces allows precisely that. And you can see there's nothing that it gives you. That's not true. The Pulsos, like us, they're amicable. Cooperative quest started. Dust to more dust. There's been talk among the more peaceful empires of a galactic trade agreement. I can read. However, the galaxy's commercial infrastructure is not quite up to the level required for such a project. Collaborate with others to build up the galaxy's economic productivity. I can read. Raise the total amount of dust produced per turn in the galaxy to 410,000. Right now we're at 210,000. I'm 134,000 of that. Okay, well, first place, it's just influence and gigalattice, so I'm not really gonna like focus on this at all, but very cool. I don't want an alliance. I don't want an alliance. I don't want an alliance. Get away from me. Okay, I'm now the sovereign of the people of Mazar. Very cool. Andro got a level up. Very cool. Okay, things are getting built. Very cool. Nikoi, you did it. Yeah, you can have some microwaves and culture jams and AI labor. God, it's all one turn still. Ah, it's still all one turn. Nikoi, why are you so productive? I want the autonomous administration, but I think I have so many of them now that they're just so expensive. Wait till next turn. Market-wide price increases. Okay. Rosalus. You got an animator. Well done. A reanimator, actually. You can get the microwaves. I mean, it's extra everything, so it's good. Culture Jam, Sim Camp. All good things. Yeah, give me a system shield. Your planets are all big. This one's not specialized. Let's fix that. It's a hot planet. We can get geo-industrial plants. I think that'll be good. Everyone else has something to do? Good to hear. All right. Technology screen. What can I get done in one turn? Chaotic meteorology? Extra food per gas and lunar anomalies? Extra food for hot, sterile, and extra food in general on all planets. 0 turns. Okay. That's actually everything in the Empire development side. God dang. Anomaly framework. Extra dust on planets with anomalies. Double science on gas planets. Extra science on planets with anomalies. Give me that. 1 turn. Okay, now we've slowed things down a bit. Low Kelvin sciences. The game has been trying to get me to get this forever. Extra vision on systems. That's not even a... Yeah, that's just a thing. Distance... Ooh. Fleet movement points. Can be put on heroes. And that's it. That's still good. Hacking optimization. Great, more hacking operations. Move this over. Yep, 1 turn. That's what I thought. You're a bit behind commercial frameworks. Solar security operations base. More trade income. Allow you to sign trade agreements and sign... Oh, that's why I couldn't propose trade agreements. Okay, give me that. Extra trade subsidiaries in the Empire. Move that up. Get all of that done in 1 turn. Mission flexibility. More support slots for behemoths. Just in general? Sure. Regional Government Bureau for behemoths. Okay. It's all done in 1 turn. Behemoth exploitation. That's another one the game's been trying to get me to do for like 2 million years. Get it all done in 1 turn. Okay. So I have a lot of things to consider now. First, the patrol ships. Like I said, I want these patrol ships to be able to decloak for me. Put a level 2 cloak detector right here. We don't need the probes anymore, the regular probes. We need decloaking probes. So this is now your job. Actually, I think that's the only change I need to make. I mean, making them faster is a thing I could do. Anti-personnel defense drones. Don't really need that. You know, give them the duck. Make it less... Make other ships less likely to attack the patrol ships. Okay. That's good. Other ships, we now have green for our lasers. So anyone that's using lasers, like the cleaver here, let's compare the cleaver with the beaver. 39, 30. Crew killed per hit. Wow, the cleaver is way better at killing crew. But that's not really the biggest deal. The raw damage is a bigger deal. Give me the green laser. Oh, baby. Big green laser. That's what I want. Okay. The Obliterator. No, I can't equip the Obliterator. The Juggy? What lasers do we have on the Juggy? We have a laser here. Give it big green. And that's the only laser it has, huh? I mean, that's fine. But yeah, give it big green. The Death Spear doesn't have any. Although, ooh, look at all the extra slots we have. You can put all kinds of... Well, that's all weapon slots. I'm surprised you can't put fighters on it. I want to put so many things on that ship right now. But I can't. 0 beam weapons on the carrier. All right. I mean, it is what it is. What about the regular military behemoth? No beams on that either. Get the feeling that I've been a little one-sided on some of this. How about our cruiser? That's a medium ship. You have a big gun on you now. It is not a beam. That's mostly fine. Apparently our regular shields are stronger than these now. So we could just sacrifice that. Ooh, that's right. Right now it's giving the basic flotilla shield. Well, we now have a better one. Somewhere on this infinite list. There you go, the improved one. What does this get? 1,500 shield capacity. Well, no, that's because it's upgraded. 750. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 2,800. Let's go. That's big. What else are you given? Shield regeneration per second on the flotilla. That's big. The dust salvager. This seems less useful. You could repair the entire fleet after battles. Yes. Give me that. We can eventually upgrade that too, and I know we can, but I don't think we need to. Good. Good. See, I'm not too worried about the escort ships. Obviously not worried about the Obliterator. The drop ship, what does it have? Yeah, we went kind of cheap on weapons. How about we give it the Tarako laser? Mainly because I think we make plenty of green. Okay. What is this? Imperial slugs? Dude, we have such better slugs now. Okay. We give them boarding pods. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. That kind of... Wow, that gives it a lot of attack power. Huh. But yeah, we'll give it the ability to board ships. Why not? Alright. It is a drop ship, after all. Its entire MO is to be able to throw ships at enemies. Throw troops, soldiers at enemies, I should say. Aren't you guys supposed to be heading down here? I mean, you are, slowly. Okay, so I'm going to need you, my patrol ship, to upgrade. Okay, now you got anti-cloaking. Very nice. Do you have space, Mwanga? You do. Head down to Mwanga. And just join him. Okay, become part of his fleet. Let's see. Nah, you don't have a patrol ship either. You have mostly escorts and cruisers. Spencer, you could use a patrol ship as well. Okay, so, you know what? Let's just get some. Also, modernize this place. Give me a patrol ship. Yeah, give me 2. Let's just do 2. Slap them out right now. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, we just crushed these planets, by the way. They're down to... Where are they going to be down to? Like, 5 planets? No, this is not a planet. This is an asteroid field. Yeah. So 4 planets. This is what they're heading down to. We are close to having 1 million dust. We need to spend some of it. Probably on more trade. Because we can. But more importantly, We need the next turn so we can get like 5 sciences at once. Chaotic meteorology. Predicting the weather is a fraught science that has embarrassed forecasters of all stripes across the ages. Being a perfect example of a chaotic system, the smallest imprecisions in determining the exact initial conditions swiftly leads to unpredictable futures. The science of chaotic meteorology, however, changes all that, enabling more robust and durable forecast, which means more food for everyone. Low Kelvin sciences, insights into the properties of materials at temperatures barely above absolute zero, should underpin advances in analyzing or dealing with extreme cold conditions. We don't even get to know what these give us. Commercial frameworks, trade on a galactic scale, I can read, requires agreements, laws, regulations, and protocols. Before trade company headquarters and subsidiaries can be built, docking space acquired, and goods shipped, a network of complex contracts must be negotiated. We can now research a genius of the Endless as well. Mission flexibility. Improved communication and flexible space usage on Behemoth-class ships permit them to act as mobile government and system development centers. Behemoth exploitation 2. Improved power, material, and management systems greatly increase the flexibility and output of Behemoth-class mining operations. And finally, anomaly framework. A scientific framework for helping to research and theorize on anomalous phenomena, often leading to scientific or entrepreneurial gains. Okay, now let's go a little bit slower. Emergency labor policy. It turns industry into dust. Nice. All right. That could be useful on certain planets. MXBA. Building specialized universities that teach masters in Xeno Business Administration. 25% extra dust on the system. Single project economies. Cheaper buyouts. Get it. I was sold on that. The Academy's level 12 now. Alright, well, we share a trade agreement and you like that. Understandable. Alliance, no. Alliance, no. Alliance, no. Alright. We have a lot to do this turn. I just completely told you to F off. No, I actually want to use your level up. Sorry about that. I don't want to sell my heroes. Okay? I'll take the Joy Initiative. Thank you. All right, Petra. Give me a minus dust. Upkeep on systems. Dominic. Let's see. Do we have anything left for battle? I don't think so. Titan of Industry. No, not really. So I guess we'll reduce the assignment cooldown. Why not? Pie. On Kosen. Get me more industry there. Very cool. All right. Let's see what everyone's doing. Nikolai, you can now build a solar security operations base. So that's cool. Oh, autonomous. Yes, give me that. It's available. I have to get it. Dust Bonanza, get it. Cultivation Institute. We're actually a little low on purple. Gives us more on hot and sterile planets and more in general. More food, that is. Kind of a big deal. Food. I don't know if you heard of it. This planet's not specialized. Give me self-mining MPO so we can get more green. We get 17 green per turn, which is why I'm not afraid to use it in missiles and other things. So, definitely want it. Give me all the stuff that doesn't cost resources to start with. And then we can do other things, okay? That'll take a couple turns by itself. It's fine. All right, Soul. Let's check it out. We have other things for you to build. Solar security. The Cultivation Institute. Not that you need population, but excess population goes to manpower. School of Geniuses. I mean, you have a couple of anomalies, but... Well, I guess it's 8 science per person on planets with anomalies, not per anomaly. So it's still going to be big on both Raya and Soul. 4. And that's about it. That was actually less than I thought. I thought you'd have more to do. That's what I get for thinking, I guess. All right. All good. Okay. Hey, Hannah.
Speak. Let us see if we can trust your words.
I don't want an alliance. You want a trade agreement?
See.
We could also do a science agreement, but I don't care about that. Okay, you don't. Goodbye. Horatio.
Contact with us brings more worry than joy.
You want a trade agreement?
Horatio.
No?
Do not trust you.
All right, then bye. Saint Chalvera, we're at peace. Do you want a trade agreement? You're loyal, huh? Nobody wants to trade with me. How are we supposed to establish... Hey, you!
Why are you knocking around?
You're reserved. Okay. Do you want peace? And then a trade agreement? They're mildly amenable. But if I stack these on top of each other, they're like, no. Unless I give you adaptive colonies, which I'm not gonna do.
Ah.
All right. Just peace. Are you amenable to that? For now. Until you make us mad.
All right. We're not inviting you into the labs yet, but it's a step in the right direction.
Okay, now they're worried that another alliance exists.
You're making the Sophonoty nervous. What are you up to?
I'm not worried about that alliance. Oh my god, now they're going to do it too.
Checking up on us again, eh?
Yes, I just want a trade agreement. I don't want a science agreement. Oh my gosh, this alliance is freaking them out, and I have no idea why. It's freaking everyone out. They're like two of the lowest scoring groups. Okay, actually, that's not true. They have 2,000 combined, so that does make them actually stronger than all the other factions except ours. Okay, well, I guess I kind of get it now. We can now upgrade our behemoths. Oh, I thought we would get more slots for upgrading. Apparently not. I just get new modules, which I don't really care for. Oh, the economic one gets a new slot. I see, I see. I mean, I don't know if I care about these special node effects. When I guess these are good. The ones I already have. Oh, extra dust and influence around special nodes. Okay. Okay, now I'm kind of interested. Sure. Actually, more of this stuff around. That's even better. Yeah, more adamantium, more antimatter. That's really all I need. Okay. All right, now there's a lot of ships I could be upgrading all over the place. I can't afford to do it all. Not yet. Oh, I can't upgrade these scrappers? Dang, I was hoping I could. I was gonna be cheeky. It's fine. All right. Bring these both out. This patrol ship here, head over to Spencer's Space Squad. This one, head over to Oleg's Obliterators, which you could probably do in like, somehow it takes you 2 turns? I'm actually surprised by that. Start heading that way. Okay, Mwonga's already got decloaking. He's doing fine. But I want him on as many ships as reasonable. I was gonna say as many as I can, but that's not reasonable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, upgrade our ships, but woof. We need to upgrade over here in Seoul as a pretty penny. And we're out of adamantium. Well, that's what the market's for. Yoink. All right. Yeah, it is going up quite a bit. I think I can afford this. I can, just barely. Okay, cool. More other resources as well. I mean, I kind of hoard all of these. And these are worth 230. I could sell all of these right now. But the price would go down to 56k. it's depreciation. It just is what it is. But, you know, I could put some of these on the market with no problem. If I needed to get money back, which I don't yet. But someday, I probably will. All right, more upgrades. Okay. I think that's good for right this second. Let's go ahead and crash a few more parties, shall we? Wait, what is this button? Launch cloak detection probe. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's cool. Orchestrator Prime has fired an obliterator, according to Kadem. From QR32. I really need to send a force there. This is the second time they've said that. To be fair, from what I can see... Oh. Nearly all planets that have escaped the grasp of their planet parent star have been left completely inhospitable. Oh, crap. So, they blew up Junder. All right, then. We need to get a probe right here. Okay, Spencer, change of plans. I want you to head to QR32 with your patrol ship.
The choir is watching. Always.
You're losing a war? Eat my feet. Blowing up systems over here. You think I'm going to ally with you? You crazy? Okay, well. It looks a little one-sided. Hey, you don't have mechs anymore. What is this? What kind of vehicle is this? Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. Or at least it won't in a minute. Yeah, it's stuff. Oh no, we lost 1% of our troops. Everyone hold on to your butts. Oh, we destroyed public-private partnerships here. That was accidental. Battle claimed the lives of many soldiers as we took control of the system. Occupied, of course. Okay. New system for us. New upgrades to put in. We actually didn't have to build... we didn't have to build some of the more basic things. But we do have to build another public-private partnerships. Culture jams as well. And we have to level them up to level 4. And they're still going to hate us for a while. Can you believe it? Go ahead and research these battle remains when you get the chance. Get back to it right away. And move this to the top. Cool. Okay. Fix this long season. Unshatter that crust. Okay, put some enhancements on the planet, please. And then launch a probe here, I guess. I guess it just stays here. Yeah, works for me. Now you can upgrade your ships. Yay, the Juggernaut's been upgraded. All right, good stuff. Yeah, I'm not... Really? Oh, that's right. We have a second hacking operation available now. I guess we can hack to Nomon. From Sathras to Nomen. Okay. Sure. Go ahead and attack Tania. Alright. Do they even have a fight? They do? Alright. It's the same thing. Dude, who be dropping the mechs? What is this? We got some other kind of ship here. Wow. That's a lot of swords. Doesn't really seem like the best weapon to use for this kind of combat, but it is what it is. Alright, they tried drafting their way out of this, but they couldn't. Okay, occupy this one as well. They have 13 improvements already. Sweet. Okay, well, let's start with these. Anything to make them happier would be great. And then, ooh, lunar suburbs and deep atmosphere. Nice. And Kessler syndrome. Yeah. They got a moon over here, baby. Let's go. And the ground battle remains in the ruins. Let's go ahead and just get those out of the way, too. Cool. Yeah, start getting to work on some of this stuff, and you'll be fine. Ooh, look at all the resources this planet has on it. Awesome. That was a good capture. Okay, a couple other planets to go. We'll be fine. We have 2 hacks going now, including one to Necessio. But this, to me, is the most important thing. I need to find out where these dudes are. Because they're a problem. And they're a problem I intend to resolve with Gun. Ironically, they're a problem because of a big gun. But either way, they're a problem that needs to be solved. That's the important part. Xeno NLP will be done soon. Which is good for you and me, I assume. Alright. Yeah, we explored the ground battle remains. Tenia, also ground battle remains. Tenia 4, however, had ruins with AGN slugs. Ooh, or colic slugs. Nice. That's very good for us. Hissho. We have 17 Hissho now. Which isn't enough for the best upgrades, but it's fine. Ooh. You can... Uh-oh. Someone decided the alliance... or the peace was over. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Veneration or vilification? While it has been known for ages that the concrete branch of the Endless subjected the Hissho to genetic manipulation, recent discoveries have come to show the extent of the change that was inflicted. Before the Endless interventions, the Hissho were thinner, lighter, faster, and had proper wings. However, after lots of market studies, it was determined that the audiences preferred Hissho that looked more like saber-wielding warriors than true birds of prey. They were therefore modified along these lines. Discovery of these facts caused a great deal of strong feelings within the Empire. While some believe that the Endless simply sped up the process of evolution, others decry the brutality and immorality of genetic manipulation. There has been violent political debate, and all signs point to impending violence on the streets. Appreciate. Have 12 planets with only Hissho major population. Okay. Energy enhancer. That's not that big of a deal. Castigate. Is it Jate or Gate? Castigate. Roost Guard Shield. Shield capacity on flotilla. That's also not that great. Reclaim. Colonize in the Sikagoja system. On the system Telezao. I don't know, this one. Planet where our glory was celebrated must be ours. Projectile enhancer. None of these are that good. Integrate. There are other Hissho species in the galaxy who represent our race in an earlier time. We should study them and learn more of ourselves. Flotilla repair. Honestly, this is the best one. It allows you to repair everything and it doesn't cost any strategic resources. This is easily the best one. And we almost produce enough science. Actually, we do produce enough science return. No, we're like barely below it. Either way, I'm not going to ally with you.
We have a proposal.
No.
The organs
No.
extended.
No. Oh. Prima has joined the Anti-Aggression Pact. That's a big deal. That's a pretty big deal. Okay. People are leaving on those planets. I'm not surprised. All right. So that kind of changes things. Because now I'm thinking an alliance might be on the docket. Yeah, go ahead and give me applied nonconformist here. All right, Andro. Let's just go ahead and give you... Well, actually, what's this one over here? On system. Ships cost more, but they're stronger. Okay, that's cool. And Justicar... Garrison capacity, sure. Okay. Yeah, that's... That seems like a threat. That is a big alliance. And I am but one group without an alliance as of right now. So what do you do? Well, we may lack an alliance, but we don't lack a large army, which is nice. Ismara, yeah, build some stuff, improve yourself, please, and thank you. We may end up in a position where we have less... Oh, ooh, a new trade subsidiary, yeah, baby. I didn't know there were any of those available. Gruz has a lot of things to build. Good stuff. They're probably one of those that I just left a while ago and haven't talked to since. It happens. You know, this place is still level 2. We got a lot of work to do on some of these. A lot of upgrades to make. All right, everyone else has something to do. Good. Okay. Like I said, this is an issue. I'm almost tempted now to form an alliance with either the Kadem, Horatio, or Hannah. Because this group is at war with Kadem and Horatio. They're also at war with the Hissho, but who cares? So am I. They're in company for sure. All right. So how's Spencer doing? Spencer's over here. Cool. Yeah, I don't trust these clouds. Pressure trend from systems covered by influence. Oh, wow. We straight up over influence. Oh, we do. We have a ton of influence on Dorado. All right, good to know. We could also just take Bilal into our wing here soon if we feel like it. Okay, I think at this point we need to prepare for potential larger conflicts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the 9th Victor's Navy over at Ying head to Aldulfin. Let's see, you have all these Amler and Tikanon over here in Tajat, which is helpful. But we may end up at war with Doria. Because I really... And Saint Chalvert, but I'm not too worried about them. Aren't they still like last place? Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not counting the Hissho anymore. I just don't count them. But Doria is legit in like 3rd place. So I have something to potentially worry about there. Bring these scrappers over here to Tajat as well. These knives and swords, have them stay at Lucillin. They'll actually create a blockade there, but I want more forces at Tajat. Send the people of Sobek up to Beamham. All right. What's my capacity? 40? Oh, crap. Yeah, let's bring the Dylar, the Deuvians, into us as well. Into our fold. For sure. Get all their fleets. Build some things. I actually didn't mean to speed up that last one, but whoops. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I tell you it's fine, and you believe me. Not this. Yes, this. Okay, level 2 them, please. More subsidiaries, sure. All right, they got plenty of things to build, plenty of things to do, plenty of things to upgrade. So I think they'll be fine. And also, their planets are tiny. I can't change the size of this gas. Oh, yeah, I can. There it is. It's just at the bottom instead of the top. What do those guys do? Extra food on gas planets. And extra science. Okay, cool. All right, we have... Yeah, I was going to say we have 3 fleets that aren't doing anything. We're going to change that right now. Merge them together. Yeah, keep them right here, actually. We'll put a blockade here, put one on Lucillin, maybe put one on Copernicus. Well, maybe not Copernicus. But this is good. Wrath has some big ships in the hangar. 15. Yeah, bring this whole navy out. moved them over to Beamham to protect it. The rest of these ships can stay here. Okay. And that doesn't even include the big ships that I have sitting on Sol. I have 63 command points sitting over here, ready to do something. But they're not going to do anything yet, because they don't have to. That, however, is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Endless Space 2. The Hissho have shrunken down to 3 systems, because this is actually a neutron star. So we are about done with them. And then we need to figure out what to do with these guys who keep destroying star systems. Because we can't afford to have star systems continue to be destroyed. But thanks again for watching this episode of Endless Space 2. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. So it'll keep coming, at least until it's over. And then who knows? But thanks again for watching Endless Space 2. My name is Thet, and I'll see you in the next video. Everybody Yos.